All right, so I'm just going to come out and say it. You're not like most people. And this is not to be self-aggrandizing or to like blow smoke up your ass. It's just the truth, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. And I'm going to explain this with a story, with anime, actually. If you've seen My Hero Academia, in case you haven't, I'll just give you the TLDR premise. So the protagonist, his name is Midoriya, or Midoriya, depends on what language you speak. He inherits the power of the world's strongest hero. Basically, it's in this society where everybody's born with superpower. And so the world's strongest hero, All Might, think of him like basically Superman. He has super strength, he has super speed, he's like big and buff too. And one day, because it's anime, of course it's gonna happen. Midoriya just runs into All Might, and stuff happens, and All Might is basically like, you know what? I think I want you to inherit my power. Yeah, just like that. And so you think, okay, cool. Well, I guess now Midoriya has this one-way ticket to being the number one hero, and he does. But when he uses the power for the first time, well, first of all, before he even gets the power, he had to train really hard for months. And then once he uses it for the first time, it completely destroys his body. Like it turns his limbs into just like it turns his body into a rag doll, shatters his bones. So he has to learn to use it at 1% capacity, and he also has to train his mind and body relentlessly just to be able to handle it at low capacity, right? So you were like Midoriya. You were born with this superpower. You're very sensitive. You see more, you feel more, you intuit more, you see deeper, you feel deeper, you intuit deeper, you see wider, you feel wider, you intuit wider. That's just how it goes. And it's a blessing and it's a curse. So on the one hand, you're infinitely curious about everything. You can get lost reading about technology, Plato, like some massive infrastructure project in China, or like the geopolitics of some random country you've never even visited. You're probably also very spiritually sensitive. It comes with the territory. Like you just feel this sort of unity, or this kind of you just have this intuitive feeling of like seeing beauty in everything, right? But on the one hand, right, it could break your heart, right? Seeing how the world is in such turmoil today, like it's like you can feel the collective pain of humanity, and it's like you're trying to put the weight of the Titanic on a toothpick, and you're just a little toothpick, right? And without the right structure, right, this same curiosity, this insatiable curiosity, can actually just turn into just incurable overwhelm. And like I said before, like some people can't take it. Some people can't handle the heat. And I don't mean that in a mocking, judgmental way. It's just that's what happens. Is some people literally kill themselves, and or they struggle heavily with vices, drugs, adultery, alcohol, you name it. Like Alan Watts, he was basically a spiritual polymath. He struggled heavily with alcoholism. He drank himself to death. Um, Jimi Hendrix, also I would say a musical polymath, singer, songwriter, guitarist, musician. OD'd, 27 Club, so many of them, and it's tragic. It's because it's like the same power that they have to create these world-changing, world-shifting things is the same thing that destroys them if left, um, if you don't learn how to channel it, if you don't learn how to wield it correctly. That's why it's both a gift and a curse, right? It's like your experience of reality is stuck at 1,000%, but luckily you can learn to channel it.